Good morning. Good morning. How are we all gonna fit in here? Well, not we all, but all of me needs to fit in here. Let's see. That's enough of me. Most of me. Fly down here. Good morning, whoever just hopped on. Happy Monday. Don't you wish I taught dance in addition to yoga? I can floss. I think I can. Jazz. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today, if possible, grab a strap or some ties or some long socks or something that we can pull on. And then also grab something heavy, like some rocks or something heavy that you can hold without worrying about dropping. If you drop them, it's okay. So like maybe not a crystal vase, but maybe a full water bottle or some rocks from your garden. That's what we're going to use today. Rocks and a strap-like substance. Yeah. Okay. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I have been trying my green thumb, and time seems to go into a vacuum when I'm in the garden. And next thing I know, a million hours have passed, and it's all good. But then the next day I wake up and I'm like, oh, it hurts to sit. Oh, it hurts to stand. Oh, it hurts to life. So if you've been out in the garden a lot lately, and if you're walking around sore or feeling, like you've doubled in age, I feel you. All right, I will be back soon. We've got about 3 minutes till no time. I got him. It's all good. Come on, Matt. Oh, you want to say hi? You want to say hi to all the yoga people? Come here, bud. Look who's here. This is Nacho. He likes to yoga. He likes to yoga so much, sometimes I'll be yogaing and all of a sudden he'll just throw his little body into me. And I'll be like, there's a dog in my shavasana. He also likes to stick his butt in my face, right here in the corner, or he likes to be worn as a scarf. He'll just crawl right across my neck and make himself at home there. Hi, guys. I'm Nacho. Okay, 2 more minutes. Oh, you don't like that. Oh, else is just jumping on there. For those of you that see if you can find a strap or something strap-like, as well as a couple of rocks or something heavy to hold. We lost someone. We gained someone, we lost someone. Numbers are always changing. All right, it's about that time to get settled in. So Let's grab our rocks and our strap and get ready to go. Ooh, what's my volume setting at? There we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Shelley. And good morning, Susan. And good morning, Rhonda. And good morning, Val. And good morning, Muriel. And good morning, Helgi. And good morning, Irma. And Brenda. And Mike. And Fiona. And Julie. And I can't remember who I've said and who I haven't said. And Patty. And good morning, anyone else that's there. I hope you had a lovely weekend and that you are enjoying this lovely sunshine and staying safe. So this morning we're going to start with a grounding meditation, which is why I suggested you find some rocks or something heavy to hold in your hands. So you're going to find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Settle your sitting bones down into your seat. Exhale, allowing them to be heavier. Exhale to soften the area of your groin, thighs, knees, descending towards the earth. Feel your tailbone, the area of your root chakra. It's here that we develop a sense of grounding, of security and safety. And as you get grounded here, remind yourself that you are safe. Feel the length of your spine. Staying connected to your root, gently lift your sternum to get a little bit taller. Breathe up into your chest, and then let your shoulders relax. Arms and hands get heavy. These rocks or whatever weighted items you're using help to cultivate the sense of grounding down. Check in with your head, your neck. Make sure that your face is comfortable and relaxed. And we'll return our attention to our root chakra, to the sense of grounding, security. And as you breathe here, silently repeat, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. If your mind begins to wander or worry, bring your attention back to your root. Exhale to feel your connection to the earth. Silently repeating, I am safe. Picture a red, glowing light at the base of your spine. Let the color become more intense. Let the light shine brightly. Let this ball of light circle in all directions. One more time, say to yourself, I am safe. Take a big breath in. Let it go. You can gently release your rocks or heavy objects, whatever you're playing with. Gently unravel your legs. Give them a little shake out. Take your knees, bend them. Let's windshield wiper these feet from side to side a couple times. Okay, option to sit up on a blanket, a block, a pillow, whatever works for you. Scoot your bum onto it. Let your legs butterfly out long in front of you. Soles of your feet together. Knees nice and wide so your knees can relax down. If you're pulling in, take them further away. If you've got a variety of pillows like me, you can just pile them up anywhere you want to be to support your head. We're just going to gently let our back round. Let our head get heavy. Let the entirety of our bodies surrender to gravity. If you like, you can continue to hold your rocks or your heavy objects here to cultivate that sense of grounding. Or wherever you decide to be, come back to that exhale. Send it to your tailbone, to your root chakra. And each time you exhale, imagine it fanning the flame of your root chakra, just like if you were to blow on a fire. Let it burn brighter. Let the sensation become more present, maybe even more intense. Few more breaths here. Feeling your flame burn bright. And repeating, I am safe. When you're ready, start to lift your gaze. Release your rocks. Slowly come up. Take your hands behind you. Point your fingers back. Open your chest. Lift your sternum. Look up. Send your tailbone back. Open your heart as you hug your shoulder blades towards each other. Good. Look forward. Take your feet wider apart. Windshield wiper your knees. All right, come back to center. Take your feet closer to your body this time. Not as close as they can come, but just closer in. Send your tailbone connecting into the earth or slightly back, so tilting your pelvic bowl forward. And then again, allow your spine to round. You can take your weights or your rocks back into your hand. You can use whatever you like to support your head and neck if that feels good. Or just let your head hang. Exhaling your attention back into your root, to the area around your tailbone. With each exhale, it burns brighter. Pulsing with your breath. Repeating, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Notice where you feel this stretch or this compression. Perhaps it's moved from your lower back to your groin area. Perhaps you feel the pressure in the outer edges of your feet on the earth. breath in and out. Coming back to your tailbone. Last few breaths here. Repeating, I am safe. Inhale, safety. Exhale your concerns. Release your weight, slowly come up. Hands back behind you, fingers pointing away from your body. Lift your heart, open your throat, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make sure you're still breathing here. Slowly bring your gaze back to center. Take your feet a little bit wider. Windshield wiper your knees. All right, last variation. Hug your feet as close into your body as they come comfortably. Sit up nice and tall. Grab your rocks and then tilt forward. So feet are going to stay close, but you're going to tilt your pelvic bowl. So send your tailbone back. You might not come as far forward. That's totally fine. And once you found that tilt, you can allow your spine to round if that's comfortable for you. If you want to keep a straight spine, that's totally fine as well. Notice the subtle difference this time, or maybe it's not so subtle. For me, I feel my feet pressing into each other. I feel a lot of tension around my groin area. And if I let my head get completely heavy, I feel that stretch through my trapezius muscles, that diamond shape between your shoulder blades, and even a little bit through my extensors, those big muscles that go all the way down your back. And take your attention back to your tailbone, to that red glowing light. Fan that flame with your breath. I am safe. You are safe. We are all safe. One more big breath in and out. Slowly lifting your gaze. Removing your weights. Taking your hands behind you, fingers point away from your body. Sternum lifts, tailbone reaches back as you open your chest. Open your throat. Open your heart. Big breath in. And release. Gaze comes forward, legs release. You can shake everything out here. If your tension has gathered in your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, let's just let go of all of that. Take your hands on your legs and kind of a version or a variation of our cat-cow or seated C stretches, I call them. So exhale, hold your legs, exhale, reach your back. That was not very good direction. Inhale, lift your heart forward and up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, look at your navel. Exhale, weight comes into the front of your sit bones. Heart reaches for the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's make this movement a little bigger. As you inhale, slide your hands closer into your knees. Pull your heart forward. Hug your shoulder blades together on your back. As you exhale, slide your hands to ankles. Round your spine. Let your head get heavy. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, round back. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more times. It feels good for me to kind of wiggle. So if you've got any variation in here, any tight spots that want to add some movement, this is your practice. You can do what you want with it. Last round. All right. Spread your legs nice and wide into a pizza shape. A nice V. Pizza. Even bad pizza is good pizza. Okay, we're going to start fairly narrow. So don't go to your max here. Just come into a nice gentle V. Find your rocks or your weights. Ground down through your tailbone. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, start to come forward. Let your spine soften. Let your head get heavy. Let your tailbone press into the earth. Feel that connection to the earth. Your root chakra burning brightly. And picture the center of the earth, the core of the earth. Red hot, also burning brightly. And imagine you can draw that energy up from the center of the earth to your root. Grounding down on your exhale. Inviting that earth energy up on your inhale. Cycling that warm energy with each breath. I am safe. I'm connected to Mother Earth. Couple more breaths here. I am safe. You are safe. We are all safe. Take your time, slowly lifting your gaze, lifting your arms, taking your hands behind you, bouncing out those knees a couple times. Windshield wipering the feet. Let go of any kinks or crunchy bits in the shoulders, the head, the neck. And we're going to go a little bit wider this time. So give yourself a bigger slice of pizza or cake or whatever it is you feel like eating imaginarily with me today. Okay. A little bit wider, not to your maximum. Grounding down to your tailbone, lifting your heart, and then letting your body sink forward. And you can let your hands reach forward or you can let them reach out. Whatever works for you here. And as you exhale, send that red energy down through your tailbone. Notice the variation in sensation this time. Observe what you feel, how you feel. Notice the subtle or not so subtle difference that comes from taking those legs a little bit wider. Stay with your breath. Repeating your mantra, I am safe. Big breath in and out. Slowly lifting your gaze. Taking your arms back behind you. Lifting your heart. Shaking out your knees. Shaking out your feet. On our last round, we'll go as wide as we can go comfortably. Please don't pull anything. Or you know what, you're at home, no one can see you at all. So maybe you go as narrow as you want. Up to you here. Just again, looking for a little bit of that variation. Sending your tailbone back, tilting your pelvic bowl forward. This time we're going to slide the arms as far forward as they go. And then let the head and the neck get heavy. Relax your feet, your toes. And tune in to the difference in sensation you feel this time. Walk your hands a little bit wider apart. Breathing into the base of your spine. I am safe. I am secure. I am connected with Mother Nature. Drop your shoulders from side to side here. If you have weights in your hands, release them. Walk your hands over to the right side. Breathe in and out. Slide your hands over to the left side. Breathe in and out. Take I'm doing the opposite of you. Take your right hand to your leg and slide your left hand under and across. Left hand or left elbow rather pressing into the thigh and opening to the side. You might be able to grab your toes and even take your arm up over. Feeling a nice stretch through your right side, staying grounded through both of your sitting bones. Good. Rotate towards the floor. Let's slide back over to the other side. Opposite hand to the foot. Other arm under and across, using your elbow or your forearm to press into that thigh and open the left side of your body. Good. Slowly turn your torso towards the floor. Come back through center. Bring your legs together. Come off of anything that you might be sitting on. Let's shake this out. Wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. both directions. Bounce your knees together and apart a couple times. Come onto all fours. Give your bum a little shake. Wag your little dog's tail. And then you can either sit or stand for this next one. If sitting is not comfortable, go ahead and stand on up. I'm just going to do it sitting because if I stand up, we're probably going to miss my top half in this camera business. So, find your strap, your sock, your whatever it is you're using, tie. That's what ties are good for now that no one has to go into the office. They're good for yoga. Okay, wrap whatever it is around your hand once or twice. If you are standing, ground down through your feet. Drop your tailbone. So take the lower doses out of your back. If you're sitting like me, drop your tailbone. Hug your diaphragm in and up. And we're going to keep this action of the belly being engaged as we reach. We want to make sure that we're not, as we come up, we're not going forward and dumping into our low back. We want to keep this engaged as we go up and back. So, standing, sitting, whatever it is. Hands wrapped around your strap, tailbone down, belly engaged. Starting out in front of you, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Couple more times with your breath. There is a bird outside of my window, and he is showing off his flexibility with his ability to turn his head what seems like 360 degrees. Maybe he's doing some yoga with us. Belly still engaged, tailbone's pointing down. This time we're going to reach back and we're going to stay back. Now you can play with drawing your shoulder blades together here. Notice what you feel on your front body through your pectoral muscles. Stay soft in your head and neck. I say that because mine is getting crunchy. Come forward and release for a second. Take your ears from side to side. Roll your shoulders out. Okay, get set up again. Tailbone down, belly in. Reach up and back. And this time I want you to press your hands away from each other. Let's see what that activates for you. One more breath here. Come forward. Relax. Let's make some little circles with our head this time. Slowly. Gently. Reverse direction. All right, come back up through center. One more time. Inhale up, exhale back. And this time I want you to take your hands as low down as you can. So when I come low, I pretty much lose the stretch. So I'm gonna need to shorten my strap and then turn my hands away from each other. So pulling down and then pulling down and then pulling out. So down, then away from each other. Like you're reaching to the ground while simultaneously reaching your hands away. Tailbone down, belly still engaged. Breathing here. Good, relax your hands. Keep your hands reaching down, but soften here, and then drop your head to one side and the other. Okay, release your strap. Sit on your bottom. Stretch your left leg out in front of you. Bend your right knee, inside or outside, wherever you are best connected with your sitting bones. Take your opposite hand to your knee. So whatever, if you're using your left knee, use your right hand, and vice versa. Hand or elbow to hug in here. Reach your other hand out to the side, and then reach it back, sitting up nice and tall, and twisting through your chest. And check out where the weight is in your sitting bones. It's common that your weight will dump into the side of your straight leg. So you can evenly distribute it, grounding down through your sit bone of your bent leg. And then reconnect with your tailbone as you exhale, ground down. And feel your connection to the earth. Good, slowly bring your gaze back to center. Release both of your legs long, shake them out. We'll do the other side. Opposite arm or hand to the bent leg. Sitting up nice and tall, reaching the other arm back behind you. Grounding down through both sitting bones. Pressing your tailbone towards the center of the earth. And breathing. Slowly come back through center. Release your legs, shake them out. Stand up. We're only going to do one standing move today. Grab your strap or whatever it is you're using and wrap it around so that your hands stay shoulder width distance apart. I guess I'm going to do this on knees so you don't lose me. Either way, you lose me. So make sure you're not super wide apart, only as wide apart as your shoulders. Good, tailbone down, belly drawing in and up. Inhale the arms up, directly up overhead, and then reach towards the right side. Pull your shoulder back, your left shoulder back. And make sure that you are like you're between two walls. So you're not tilting one way or the other. You're staying nice and straight here as you bend to one side, feeling that stretch up the side body and compression up the other side body. Inhale to center. Let it go. Re-engage. Ground down through your feet. Tailbone down, belly in and up. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, send it over to the other side. Again, staying nice and parallel here through the upper body. Inhale the center. Exhale, release these arms. Roll it out. All right, that's it for standing. We are coming down to a bridge pose. So, feet hip width distance apart. Take a look at them before you lie down. Sometimes we think our hips are like this or like this. Let's get them, our feet actually in line with our hips. Developing our proprioception here, our understanding of our body and space. We're going to scooch our bum a little closer to our heels and then come on down. Don't take your feet wider or closer now that you've set them up. Plant your hands down into the floor. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Lift. And lower. Continue with this movement. Go in with your breath. And taking your breath back to your tailbone. Can you let this movement start and end at your root chakra? Can you let your tailbone guide this movement? Next time you come up, we're going to stay up. Pressing into our feet. Lifting our tailbone. Drawing our shoulders underneath our back to open our chest. And sending our heart towards our head. On your next exhale, slowly bring your tailbone back to the floor. Feel its connection to the earth as you breathe. Use your breath to slow your heart. Let's slowly lift and lower from our tailbone with our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next time you come up, stay up. Keep your tailbone reaching up. Spread, lift and spread your toes. See if they want to go down one at a time. And then lift your heels. Send the front of your ankles towards the sky. Lifting up here. Breathing. And slowly coming down. Take your right foot to your left thigh. Open your arms out to sides or cactus if there's a lack of space. Draw both of your knees over to the right side. Walk your shoulders further away from your waist, lengthening your torso. And then look over your left shoulder. Send your breath into your root chakra. Fanning your fire. Feeling your sense of security. Release your right foot to the floor. Draw your knees back to center. Feet hip width distance apart. Arms alongside, palms face down. Ground down through your feet. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. This time we're going to lift and stay up. We're going to place our hands underneath our bum and take our thumbs to our tailbone, feeling that connection, breathing here. One more breath. Slowly, with control, come on down. Left foot to right thigh. Cactus your arms or open them out to the side. Drop your knees over to the left. Walk your shoulders away from your waist and let your head fall to the right. Slowly come back to center. Release your foot. Take your hands to your knees, little clockwise circles. Counterclockwise. And if you have a wall, you can take your legs up the wall to finish. Or you can take a traditional shavasana, whatever you prefer. And if you want to continue with this sense of grounding, you can also finish with a seated meditation. Whatever you decide to finish with, please finish with something. Give all of this work some time to settle into your body before running off to all the other things that may seem more important than your needs right now. And whatever position you've decided to end in, find your rocks or your weights again and let them be in your hands. Whether you're lying down in shavasana, palms face up with the rocks, or if your legs are up the wall, again, palms face up with the rocks. And last but not least, if you're sitting up tall, palms face up with the rocks. Using this sense of weightedness to get grounded, to feel your connection to the earth. And wherever you are, bring your focus back to your tailbone. To your root chakra, burning bright, radiant red. Connecting you with the earth. Connecting you with that higher knowing that no matter what's going on, you are cared for, you are taken care of, you are safe. God, the universe, science, whatever it is you believe in, has your best interests at heart. And you are always being watched over and guided. Even when, or especially when, you can't see what's next. Keep sending your breath into this space. Remembering and feeling that I am safe. Taking a deep breath in, letting it out your mouth. Taking your time. You want to stay here for another couple minutes, hours, or days. Feel free to stay exactly as you are. If you want to start gently bringing movement to your fingers and your toes, allowing this movement to extend to your ankles and your wrists. Stretching your arms up overhead. Maybe finding your way up to seated or wherever you want to finish today. Grounding down to your sitting bones. Feeling your strength, security, and safety at the base of your spine. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Together we breathe in and out. Sealing our practice with Om. Thank you, everyone, for being here this morning, for getting grounded with me. As always, I appreciate your emails, your texts, or letting me know how you're doing, that you're safe and healthy, and that you're enjoying yoga or what you want for yoga next week. Feel free to email me anytime. I was unable to post the links about CBT last week, so if you want any of that, just send me an email and I can give you those resources for cognitive behavioral therapy, working on anxiety, depression, stuff like that through changing your thoughts. Changing your thoughts, this makes me look like a crazy person, a little bit. Anyhow, lots of love. Namaste. Talk to you soon. Bye.